We are doing a day trip to Postojna Cave today, and it will be a day trip, a bus tour. I'm really hoping that everything will be okay, because you never know when you come to another country and book something. And this cave is supposed to give some context why there are so many dragons in Ljubljana. So I really hope it will be fun and educating and cool views. There is also some kind of castle near the Postojna Cave, so I think we'll be visiting it as well. You surely can come and visit the cave yourself, but if you don't want to drive, you can also book a tour to the cave. Many of them depart from Ljubljana. Our provider was To Do in Slovenia. The video is not sponsored by them or anyone, by the way. Postojna Cave is not only a cave. Postojna is also a town. We're already here. It's really pretty. There is a park nearby. And I think we are a bit too early for the entry, so we have some free time. And there is also a hotel over there, so you can theoretically also stay here. This cave is one of the most visited sites in Slovenia. Probably Lake Bled can also compete. So the Postojna Cave is supposed to be really big, about 25 kilometers or something, or maybe more. And we'll be visiting 6, as we were told. We'll visit some of them by train, and I think we will be allowed to walk inside too. And the cave itself is supposed to be pretty easy, so you don't have any gear to visit it, and that's why it's also so popular. Another cool fact that our guide told us is that the cave was visited by many famous people, partially because it's so easy to visit that you don't have to have any special equipment or experience. The tour should be around 1.5 hours, and then we'll be coming back to Ljubljana, and I hope we'll be able to visit the castle above the city, because it seems to be a must visit in Ljubljana. One thing that you might be wondering is that how you should dress, because sometimes caves can get really cold. Luckily, in this cave the temperature is consistent. It stays around 10 degrees Celsius all year, no matter the season outside. So bring a jacket even in summer. Unlike the most caves, you don't just walk. There is a mini electric train that takes you deep underground. The train was first introduced in the 19th century, initially as a simple system where guides pushed carts along rails. As tourism grew, it evolved into an electric railway. This made Postojna one of the earliest caves in the world to modernize access in this way. The ride itself is part of the experience. Postojna Cave formed over millions of years by the persistent flow of the Pivka River, so the cave is a classic example of limestone erosion. Inside, the cave feels almost architectural in scale. Some halls are so large they resemble cathedrals filled with stalactites hanging from the ceiling and stalagmites rising from the floor, occasionally meeting to form thick columns. These formations grow at a nearly imperceptible pace, about 1 centimeter every 100 years. Which means what you see today is the result of geological processes spanning hundreds of thousands of years. The cave provides a specialized habitat for unique species, most famously the olm. This blind amphibian has adapted completely to life in darkness and can live for decades without food. One of many reminders that this underground world operates by very different rules than the surface. The tour takes about an hour and a half to complete. At the very end of the tour, you'll visit one more special place, the world's only cave post office. Despite being underground, the system is fully integrated with Slovenia's regular post network. Once collected, the mail is transported out of the cave and enters the standard delivery system just like any other letter. I hope you enjoyed our tour of Postojna Cave. We'll be visiting the Predjama castle next, so stay tuned. If you liked the video, don't hesitate to subscribe and give me a thumbs up.